with me? We are getting there. Good morning, Bunny. I was having a lot of technical difficulties. I'm really upset. I can't get my restream to work, so I can't look at Kick and Twitch at the same time. So my goal after stream is to figure that out. I also did not have any more oat milk, so I had to make some. So I'm currently making my coffee, but how are you doing this morning, my love? Hopefully you're having a great morning. Please let me know if the music is too loud. I feel like it might be a little too loud. Turn it down just a little bit. I didn't say. Turn it down just a little bit because I'm still waking up. My cats demanded this morning, I get the fuck out of bed, so I got out of bed a little earlier than I wanted. What are you two doing? Look fishy. Alright, so my goal today is to do a lot of different things because I'm trying to get ready for tomorrow. So I'm also trying to provide myself with the most possible options that I can think of for tomorrow's competition. For like food and all that jazz. So with that being said, I did forget to buy fruit other than apples, and I don't want to use any of the apples just in case I make multiple apple dishes or something happens tomorrow. So that's kind of annoying that I don't have a ton of fruit. And that's kind of what I wanted for like a breakfast, if you will. Alright, I'm gonna let you guys see what I'm doing because I just made some oat milk. I ran out of oat milk, so that's what I'm doing. I feel like I need a little bit of syrup this morning. I'm trying to get away from putting syrup in my coffee during the week and leaving that to being like leaving that for like a weekend thing as like a special treat, but is what it is. Also, I do want to try to compost a little bit, so I'm just gonna get a smaller bowl to compost today, and I'll have PK put it in the compost. So the nice thing is there's a lot that I can compost because I don't really use anything artificial in my kitchen, or at least I'm trying not to. So I don't really work with a lot of artificial ingredients. So we're gonna do that. And pretty much everything can be compostable, like if it's a natural substance. So like banana peels, apple cores, the leftover of the oats, the grounds of your coffee. Everything can be compostable, which is really nice. All right, so exclamation point menu if you want to know what we're making today. But one thing that's not on there that we are making is I'm going to try to make, I do want to try and make chickpea flour. So in order for me to make chickpea flour, I'm going to need to it's okay. Still not 100% what I'm looking for.
Are you new here? Yeah.
AN1271. Good morning. How are you? I'm just going to call you AN or Ann. Just for a little bit easier. Good morning. Welcome on in. My name is Kaychick. I am a healthy food streamer as well as a crafter. And not professionally for either of those things. So you are catching me when I am exhausted today. So I do apologize. My energy levels, they'll catch up. They'll catch up eventually. I had to make some oat milk for my coffee. So that's where we're at. How are we doing today? Are you okay if I call you Ann, or do you want me to call you AN? I always like to make sure people are okay with that, unless they want me to call them something else. I'm doing well. How are you doing? Is it early morning for you? The sun has not risen over here in New York. I live in New York. You want me to call you Annie? You are Australian, so it is nighttime there. We have a couple of Australian friends. They might pop in today. Are you 12 hours ahead of me at 5:30? Or is it later than that for you? My friend Jai, he's 13 hours, I think. 13? I think he's 13 hours difference from me. I think. We have Jai, we have Juicy. I think Juicy's 12 hours ahead of me. It's 7:33. Okay, so yeah, you're 14 hours ahead. 14 hours ahead of me. Well, welcome on in. How'd you find me? Were you just browsing around here? I don't think I announced myself anywhere. That's terrible. I don't even know if it announced me going live. I couldn't tell you. My Stream Elements is being all sorts of fucky. But thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. My sink stinks. Not my actual, it's not my sink. It's the pipe underneath. So my husband is going to be looking at that today because he has today off, that lucky duck. So I'm trying not to be too loud this morning, so I do apologize if I'm extra quiet. But I do want him to sleep. He got home really late from a concert. Now granted, I didn't end up going to bed until he got home, which was still really late. That's why I'm exhausted this morning. Alright, this is my compost bin for this morning, till PK can put it out in the, whatchamacallit, in the composter. So I'm trying to do that. So I had done something very bad about a year or so ago, maybe a little bit longer than that now. I really try to give back to nature somehow, or reuse, don't abuse kind of deal, you know. I really try. I try my hardest. And so for that, I tried composting a while ago. I look like shit this morning. I'm so sorry, guys. But anyway, I don't usually look like this. Did you want me to call you Annie? Annie? Or Annie is fine. Like anything is fine. Is that what you were meaning? I'm so sorry. But anyway, so I tried to compost about a year ago, maybe a little bit more. And I did it indoors, and I didn't do it properly indoors, and I caused like a massive mold problem, and I inhaled it and I got really sick from it. So now we don't do that. We have an outdoor compost. My husband puts the stuff in there. I don't go near it. He turns it and stuff. And I just collect the compost in like a container like this. And at the end of the day, I will have him go out there. And if it's raining out, I won't compost that day because I don't want him going out in the rain to put it in there and what have you. So we're back on the compost train, which I'm really happy about because honestly it is good. The only thing is I'll probably have PK move where the composter is for winter time. That way we don't have to truck through the snow to compost in the winter. Does this sound creepy? Probably. All right, but with that being said, hi guys, I'm here. I'm trying to wake my ass up. It's a little warm in here for some reason this morning. Let me, I'm actually gonna open a window because it's really cool outside. So in order for me to do that, I gotta get up on a chair because I'm short as fuck. Okay. Sorry if you saw my ass. Sorry, not sorry. There's your free show this morning, people. Alright. So, for anybody who's new here, I talk about this very freely on my stream. So if you don't like that, I apologize. But I know that there's other women on that watch me that also have these issues. So I struggle with endometriosis. I'm very open about it. I'm constantly learning about my endometriosis and so on and so forth. So with that being said, I've always been trying to cycle eat. So there's 4 different cycles that a woman goes through in a month to complete a whole cycle for them, where a man, their cycle is a 24-hour period. So, you know, you're going through, if you're a male, you're going through a cycle every single day in that 24-hour time span, which is why we came up with the 24-hour clock, as well as certain routines that we do subconsciously are based on the male's internal rhythm, not so much the female's internal rhythm, where that is a 28-day time span instead of 24 hours. So for a woman, they will complete their whole cycle by going through 4 different phases. And I just got off of the menstruation phase, so now we're on the follicular phase, which I know sounds like mumbo jumbo. It kind of is to some people, but I have learned that I need to eat for my phases. Good morning, Jai. Speaking of Ozzy, Jai, how you doing this morning, babe? So I'm on the follicular phase. If that means anything to you guys, it means that I'm gonna have a dipping appetite, and that I should be eating lots of whole foods such as leafy greens, fruits, and fermented foods. So that's kind of what I'm focusing on. I'm going to be snacking a lot more on pickled foods. I don't like sauerkraut, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would make, things with sauerkraut. But anyway, so I did switch up the menu. Originally, I had an enchilada bake, so you may have seen that. Originally, I did have an enchilada bake posted on there, but instead, I'm going to do like a different style of a Cobb salad because I don't have all of the ingredients to make a Cobb salad, but I have quite a bit. So I do still have some tomatoes from the garden that I need to use up. So I don't have a lot, but I have a few tomatoes left over from the garden that we're going to use up today. I'm going to pull out some other salad ingredients. Let me know what you guys like in your salads. I am using romaine. I get a little worried about romaine because it's constantly on recall. But knock on wood, I haven't had too many problems. Why did I get celery? What did I get celery for? I got celery for a reason. I have to look why. Was it because I was gonna make soup? Guys, why did I get celery? Oh, Jesus. I really don't know. Maybe it was for like if I'm gonna make a curry tomorrow. Anyway, whatever. I have celery. Maybe we'll plop that on in there just for the fuck of it. One nice thing about eating for your cycle, there's something called seed cycling. So for a portion, Darth, good morning. Make all the things and oats. I did. I already made my oat milk. We're not making anything with oats today because I don't really know what I want to do with oats. I did forget to put a menu item for breakfast. So maybe we'll make something with oats for breakfast. I don't know. I feel like I kind of want a smoothie though. Like I feel like this week is smoothie week for me. I don't know if I really want to do. I'll do something light. That's fine, Jai. I don't mind. I'm doing well. How are you doing? So we're gonna do. So the one thing about eating for your cycle, it's carrots at any point in time in your cycle. Obviously, this is for women. I have mainly men watching me right now, but raw carrots especially have such great vitamin B in them that is really helpful. It also has magnesium, which is really good in your system. So raw carrots at any point in time, no matter what your gender is great. So we're gonna add that to our salad. Cooked carrots are great too. They just don't have as many nutrients as a raw carrot. Banana, peanut butter, and oats. Little honey. I don't have bananas. I don't know why. I really did not get any fruit at the grocery store. Why didn't I get any fruit this week? I only got apples. I think because my mind was so, I need apples and I need to get my chickpeas and I need to think of all these different chickpea and apple recipes. So I didn't think to grab any other fruit. I might stop at the store tonight and grab some bananas and berries. Exactly. Health is important, especially on the journey I'm in. I'm going to be changing up the type of foods that we eat based on where I'm at in my cycle. So you guys will notice that a lot. So if anybody has any questions or, you want to do a little something for your woman at home, it's a really good idea to help anybody that you can that has any sort of PCOS, endometriosis, gut health issues, because this is also really good to know for gut health. These recipes that I make are really, really good for your gut. I will be doing, and I should have done it this week, but I didn't really prepare for that, or else I would have gotten more fruits. So I think next time I menstruate, I want to do a detox, and I want to do a fruit cleanse detox. So I'm not going to starve myself, but I'm going to eat basically fruit and veggie smoothies to detox my body out a little bit better. All right, what the fuck else do I need? Oh, let's do some eggs. Maybe I'll have to go back. I'll go to the store. I'll make some hard-boiled eggs. I'm only gonna do a little bit. Yeah, IBS. Now, IBS is a blanket term, personally. I know it means irritable bowel syndrome, but I kind of don't accept that. So if you've been here, you know my standpoint on IBS, but irritable bowel, I feel like, has more to it than just saying, I think we'll do, fuck it, we'll just do 6 eggs, because I think that's how much I can fit in this little container. think I'll make my own salad dressing too. We'll make like a yogurt-based salad dressing. Alright, great. I kind of filled that to the brim, but that's fine. I'm gonna put it on my back burner. I really don't know how to make a hard-boiled egg, so guys, don't judge me. I don't know perfect timing. I know none of that. Okay? I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to a hard-boiled egg, so don't judge me if I cook it for too long. Alright. But yeah, so I personally think IBS is a crock of shit. Simply because, and I'm not saying people don't struggle with IBS, but I think that they struggle with something else that causes what they use that blanket term for, because they can't figure out what the fuck is wrong with you. So that's just my opinion. I'm not a medical doctor. Please listen to your doctors, not me. Do I want to do 2 heads of lettuce? Yeah. Nah. We'll start with 1. So, you know, you really should be researching what it is that your body needs in order to get healthy. But definitely, it's ironic that IBS symptoms do seem to go away when we clear out our gut and do anti-parasitic and detoxing type things. Now, I get it. They have parasite testings, so you can get, that's usually like when you're on your journey of learning if you have IBS or not. Typically speaking, they do parasite testing on you because that's what makes sense. You should do some parasite testing to see what kind of parasites you may have, because I'm going to guarantee, especially if you live in the United States, you got parasites. And I'm not trying to be scary or creepy or weird, but it's normal. Like, it is normal. This is why other countries do routine parasite cleanses. Not us, not the United States. And that's why you'll get put on a parasite cleanse when you get found that you have a known parasite. Imagine that. And there's a lot of controversy on how to clean out parasites and stuff. I know, what a great topic for when I'm cooking food. This kind of stuff does not bother me. I worked in the medical field and gastrointestinal diseases for a while. I'm fine with it. I can look at shit, puke, all that stuff right before I eat. Doing it for years. But anyway. So yes, I personally think that there's more causes to IBS than just what they call IBS. Alright, I'm gonna wash my veggies since these are store-bought veggies. No, I don't buy organic. Organic, I would love to when I can't afford it. I know, terrible. But food is not a necessity. So does America say. So yes, while we know that food is a necessity and the rest of the world does, America voted no for that. So apparently food is not a necessity. I'm like going on tangents today. I apologize. You guys are probably like, Kaychick, your psycho is coming out. And you're very right. Alright, I'm not going to do a lot. Oop, that was a lot. Let me add some other veggies in there. But yeah, those are just my opinions. Take what I say with a grain of salt, guys. Seriously. I'm not a medical professional. Although I do know a lot about your gut. I also know a lot about women's health. I'm no professional and never will claim to be. I've got a lot of learning and a lot of things to do on my journey of learning. But when I can, where I can, I will always share what I know. I don't believe in gatekeeping, especially health. I don't believe in gatekeeping anything, but 1000% health. I feel like everybody deserves healthcare. I feel that everybody deserves to be able to be healthy and feel good about themselves and everything. And I think what I learn, if it can help somebody, that's my ultimate goal in life. Fresh organic is freaking expensive. We look and make our own veg. Yeah, so I'm really proud of my sister. She did a wonderful garden this year. She's just getting better and better each year. She's learning so much. She's teaching me a lot. I'm actually quite proud of our garden for how much rain we got this year. I have been able to use I haven't had to buy tomatoes really at all this year. My parsley grew wonderfully this year. Also, it seems like a lot of other gardens around here have been doing well because I have gotten some fresh produce on the side of the road. I know that seems crazy, like you're going on the side of the road for produce, but I am. I trust a lot of the gardens around here. I know people aren't putting some crazy stuff, and trust me, I trust my neighbors. I trust my neighbors' gardens and such more than the government, so. Or farmers, I should say. I do trust farmers. I know there's less pesticides on the ones that my neighbors grow. So I was going to shred the carrots, but I kind of want them a little bit crunchier. So I'm going to just chop them up. I love carrots. I'm not one of those I like them raw. I like cooked carrots too, just not quite as much. So, whatever you like, you do you. Typically carrots are not in a Cobb salad, but again, we're eating for our cycle, so that means carrots are in the cycle. Also, a great thing to eat with your cycle, there's something called seed cycling. It does help. It helps cramping. It helps menstruation and getting your body prepared for less PMS. So for that, the seeds that you cycle are flax seeds, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, and sesame seeds. So sunflower and sesame go together, S and S. Flax seeds and pumpkin seeds you eat together. So there are 2 times that you don't have to eat any seeds or have to cycle them, and that is your menstruation and your ovulation. So you really only have to worry about 2 phases when cycling your seeds. Follicular, which is the stage I'm on. I know, again, mumbo jumbo shit, y'all. The follicular stage, which I'm on, you want to try to eat more flax seeds and pumpkin seeds. Now, these seeds are good for you to eat the whole cycle, but you really want to focus on those type of seeds and adding those into your diet. So we're going to add some pumpkin seeds to today's salad as well. And flax seeds, I'll eat that for breakfast. And then for your luteal phase, which is your last phase, you'll want to eat more sunflower seeds and sesame seeds. And when it's very overwhelming. So I've been doing a lot of research about all of this. I have for years, but more recently I have been, obviously, because my stuff is getting worse. My endometriosis has come back worse. I have already implemented some of these things, but I am trying to get better, and I'm going to be writing about my journey along the way as well. So just take them one thing at a time. So don't just automatically change your whole entire diet. Pick one thing. Are you going to do exercise for your cycle? Or are you going to do seed cycling? Are you going to focus more on the diet? Pick one thing per month, stick with that, and then add in the next thing. And really, when you think about it as a whole, it looks and it sounds scary, but when you focus on it individually, it's not so scary. There's really just 3 parts to it. There's the seed cycling, the eating. I will recommend and say, I feel the most important part is the eating. So if you can focus on the eating portion of it, mainly to start, you'll be on a better track. I'm gonna do 3 stalks. Yeah, that sounds good. 3. Yes, activated yogurt. I will say, yogurt is a beautiful thing for your whole entire cycle, but it is especially great in the luteal phase. And you guys might be thinking I'm crazy because I haven't rinsed any of these. That's because we're gonna be actually soaking them in a baking soda bake. So I'm not worried about it. Watch your nose. So once my eggs come to a boil, I'm gonna let them sit on the stove for 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna take them off the heat and let them rest in there. I don't really know if that's what you're supposed to do, but that's what I do. My oven takes forever to heat up because it's an electric stove from I don't fucking know, the 80s, but that's fine. It works. I love it. I hope it works for another 17,000 years. All right, not hot, not cold, but lukewarm water. I'm gonna rinse my veggies in. As for my tomatoes, I'm not gonna go crazy. I'm just going to rinse them off. I'm not gonna put them in the baking soda bake. I don't think I need them in the baking soda wash, just because they came from our garden that has absolutely no pesticides or anything, and I just rinse them. I like to keep this tomato, New York grown tomatoes, because that helps me collect them. Alright. I love these tomatoes. These are plum tomatoes. They're a little bit bigger than a cherry tomato. They're actually very good. I think they're the perfect salad tomato, to be completely honest. Inflammation is one thing I'm going to tell you everybody has inflammation in their body, because the processed foods and such, even if you don't eat a lot of them, other foods and the wrong foods, just eating a food that is sensitive to you can cause inflammation. Oof, that really spicy. Not so good. The 4 billion probiotics in them is great for reducing inflammation. It truly is. There's also a lot of anti-inflammatory foods out there. Not all healthy foods are anti-inflammatory. So peppers do have a tendency to add to the inflammation issues that people have, but that's not to say you shouldn't eat peppers. They're still very good for you. They do provide different nutrients, and they are tasty. I just wouldn't suggest eating peppers all of the time. Alright, beautiful. I am, however, do I want to add a pepper? Nah. Alright, so I'm going to put on a timer for 4 minutes. Let that boil for 4 minutes on the stove. I am going to turn that down to more of a medium heat. These can all go away. Inflammation is such a big thing, and actually what we're going to be doing today, I got to clean my stuff. But we also will be doing an anti-inflammatory ginger shot, because you guys know I love my ginger shots. That's also the one thing about the cycle eating for women, is it's supposed to help control the inflammation at different stages, when you're more inflamed, when you're less inflamed, and when you're less hungry and you're more hungry, stuff like that. I do eventually want to cut down on my caffeine intake and start drinking matcha tea instead. So that is definitely one of the goals. Let me see here. All right, I need avocado. So instead of cutting up avocado and what have you, I'm just gonna cut up one avocado and put it away for this. Avocado is a wonderful healthy fat, and it is great in the follicular phase. And that's not to say you can't have these foods in other portions, but you should really try to stay away from them. During other phases. Alright. So I don't like how quickly avocado browns. So I'm only cutting up one. This will last me maybe like, I don't know, a couple days. I don't care if it browns a little bit. I could deactivate the browning process by adding a little bit of lemon juice. That's why like guacamole doesn't brown quite as easily as like when you're just using raw avocado, but it's okay. Doesn't mean it's bad to eat if it's like a little brown. Lemon and lime, that citrusy bit will cause it to not brown as much. Same with apples. All right, so this will also be going on our Cobb salad, my avocado. I'm just gonna put it away for the time being. As for breakfast, I actually think I am gonna do like a smoothie. I did make homemade ranch already, so maybe I'll use that for my Cobb salad. I typically like blue cheese for my Cobb salad, but I don't have any blue cheese, which really makes me sad. I don't even have any blue cheese crumbles. Let that sit for a minute. Okay. As for our veggies, they've been soaking. I'm just gonna give them a little turn. Ooh. So what we're cooking, I'm making a Cobb salad to start. So that's what I have in my spinner is the vegetables. So we're making a Cobb salad. I bought breaded chicken at the grocery store. It's already pre-breaded. I think this is just more convenient. It's cheaper. And it's really not, like, it's not, like, it doesn't have that much artificial shit in it. Typically I would bread my own chicken, but again, this is just more convenient. So we're gonna make a crock pot chicken parm, because PK loves chicken parm. So I try to make it every once in a while for him. I could take it or leave it. I prefer eggplant parm. But I didn't do eggplant parm this time around. We're also going to be dehydrating some chickpeas so that I can make chickpea flour for stream tomorrow. if you guys don't know, I am doing a cooking competition tomorrow on Dana's Kitchen, twitch.tv/Dana's Kitchen. You can also be here. It'll lead you right to Dana's Kitchen tomorrow. It'll start at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is the time that I'm going. I'm very nervous. I'm going against Tees TV. Very well-known, great guy. I find him to be hilarious. So I'm going to be cooking against Tees. And the ingredient I picked was chickpeas. He picked apples, and we don't know what style we're cooking them in until tomorrow when Dana spins the wheel. So my goal is I have a lot of recipes in my head. I'm not very good at remembering every ingredient that I like to put in my recipes. So the harder recipes that I don't make quite as often, it's going to be so much fun. I know, I'm super excited. The recipe, like the ingredients and recipes I don't use quite as often, I'm going to just refresh my brain right before stream to see, like, because I love curry, but I don't always remember, like, what things go in a curry. You know what I mean? Even though I've made it a few times. And I just like to, like, refresh my memory for, like, specific ingredients that go in certain type of dishes, just because I'm not a professional chef. I wing this shit half the time, guys. But anyway, take notes. I know. Well, I do have some things like, I make a lot of my own recipes when it comes to like desserty type things. So I'm really good in that category, but I'm not so great in like the dinner. I usually follow a recipe like loosely when I'm cooking. I don't measure anything. I add things and subtract things as need be. So it's like almost like I'm doing just a brand new recipe. So yeah, but I'm really excited, guys. So make sure you tune in tomorrow. My Monday streams are a little bleh, just because it is still new and a lot of my friends are used to me streaming late. So I won't talk about it too much on here today. We talked about it a lot yesterday. I'm hoping my community comes through. We're also, the very big important thing to know about, what is on this? The one thing to know about the competition is we're raising money. So that's the big thing. We're raising money for each other's charities. My charity that we're raising money for is the Lymphoma and Leukemia Association. So that is the big one that I am raising money. This is the charity that I raise money for, mainly because a dear friend of mine has non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. Our good friend Gabster here, who's very open about it as well, she has lymphoma. And a couple of other people that are dear to me in my life have been diagnosed with leukemia. So that's usually the one I pick. I'm every year in about April or March, I usually do a charity event for the whole month where I ride my bike, and for the amount that I get donated to me, I ride a certain amount of miles, up to a certain amount of miles too, because I'm not going to kill myself. So we do that to raise money, usually in April or March, and it's for that foundation. And then randomly through the year, I try to do that charity twice a year. And I do donate that to that charity every so many months. So that's just the one I personally like. I know a lot of people have different reasons for the charities that they pick, but that is the one that I typically pick. So be there if you have the money, if you have the resources, even just to donate a couple of dollars, please. It all goes to a really great cause. And then you get to play tricks on me and Teeds, preferably Teeds. Guys, Teeds. I need all the help I can get. All right, guys. So what else are we adding? What else I got in here? I'm just like kind of going through my ingredients that I have. Are these still good? Oh yeah, let's add some chives. Some of these look good. Not all of them. Just take out all of them. I don't know why I put them in here like that. My sister gives me a lot of stuff. Juicy, good morning, sweetheart. I was talking about you. All good things, don't worry. All good things. Alright, these ones don't look very good. Okay, these ones do though. Not this one. Oh, I could have composted those. This is a new bag, it's fine. A couple of those out of there. Oh, I've been throwing away my... See, this is... I'm such a bad composter, guys. It's honestly a problem. Alright, I do want to chop off these ends, though. I'm gonna add a little bit of chives to this. I've already made homemade ranch, so maybe I will just use that. I'll liquefy it a little bit. Like, water it down a little bit with some milk. Because it's kind of thick. We'll see. Alright, very good. I do have a zucchini because I'm going to be making zoodles. I'm going to get them prepped and I'm going to cook these. Zoodles take really quickly to cook. So we're going to have chicken parm with zucchini noodles tonight for dinner. That's okay. We all have lives. I'm never offended when you guys can't make it in. I get it. You guys have kids, you have work, you have lives, you're taking care of yourself. I get it. I'm never offended. I'm just happy that you're here, that you get to say hello, you check in every once in a while. Exactly. Well, we were also talking about all my Australian friends. Because we have a new Aussie that just joined us today. Alright, guys. What am I doing next? Oh, let's make our chicken parm. So, the main things I want to make today are my chicken parm. We're making our Cobb salad, which is taking me forever for some fucking reason. As for the chicken parm, guys, I'm really not doing anything too crazy. Shoot. Do I still have... I do. Okay. I was like, do I have my tomato sauce still? I kind of wish I had produced a little bit more tomatoes so I could have made homemade tomato sauce. But we didn't. We didn't. I do have tomatoes though. I have stuff to make tomato sauce. Whatever. It's fine. We'll just add a little bit. Alright, I'm not going to cook it yet, but I am going to get things prepped for it. We'll put it on the counter and get it ready so that it can be eaten. But what kind of meals have you guys been eating yourselves? Has anybody been eating specific things that they like? Anything healthy? I know Bunny has been. She's been such a good little bunny. Alright. Don't judge me. Alright, so we've got this. This is like gonna be a super easy chicken parm. I'm really not doing anything crazy. Typically I would bread my own chicken, but again, this is just easier. Especially for meal prep, you gotta do what you gotta do. Will you go have fun playing COD? I love and miss you too, and I will let PK know that you stopped by and said hello. He's still sleeping. He had a concert last night, so I'm kind of being loud. Also, guys, I usually like to post the recipes beforehand in Discord, but I did not do that, so I do apologize. Did you wake up? No. I don't think you'll be awake too early today. Where is my chicken parm one that I had saved? Ugh, it's probably in one of these. Let me just search it. Slow cooker. That one has way too many ingredients. I just want a little bit. I already have the breaded chicken. I don't need that. Fuck it. We're just gonna do very basic. I'm just gonna do my own shit. Alright. It's already breaded. So I'm just gonna spray a little bit of olive oil so that it cooks a little bit better. I'm gonna add my breaded chicken right on in there. I have another bag, so I am gonna grab my other bag. Again, this is just a convenience thing. I am gonna add a little bit more spices that I like. There we go. Oh, these are more like chicken tenders, but whatever. Whatever. We have a few different types. That's fine. Okay. That's fine. Listen, I'm winging today. I don't usually wing stream. I usually always have a plan, but I'm quite literally just winging it today. It's fine. You guys don't care. It's meal prep Monday. Who cares? All right, so I am gonna add just a little bit more seasoning. I wanna do a little bit of black pepper. I wanna do a little bit of basil. We'll do some oregano too. I'm just kind of adding a lot of these ingredients because my I don't have a lot of sauce. I don't have enough. I don't have a full jar of tomato sauce, which I would prefer to have. But that's fine. All right, let me cut up some or just throw. I'm gonna throw a few basils. A few basil leaves. Just a few, and then I'll top it off. I'm just gonna give them a good rinse. Just in there, just pop them on in there. Okay. Ooh. So again, I don't have a full can of tomato sauce, so I'm just gonna pop in what I have. And I am gonna add some liquid to this. What's for dinner? Little guy only lived Miss Bird died? Oh no! How did he die? A little bit more water than that. I'm gonna save this jar because I'm gonna use this for something else. So I'll rinse that out later. Alright, so I really don't have a lot in there, which is fine. I think I'm gonna add... I think I might add a can of tomatoes. Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna add a can of diced tomatoes. Just one. Just adding some texture in there. Did that even lacerate? This thing is a little crooked, so I kind of have to go in at a weird angle. Why can't I open this? Alright, let's do a different... There we go. If I don't go in at this weird angle, it like doesn't work. You fucker. This one spot is being difficult. I don't know why. Two spots are being difficult. What the fuck? This is like a newer can opener too, guys. I just don't like it. It like does not puncture, and I always cut myself. Let me see if I have my old one. Oh where is my old can opener? This one is ghetto, but it, personally, I feel like it works better. Honestly, it's just this one spot. Come on. You know what? This is good enough. This is where it's gonna be. Come on, open. Why? 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 Why can't I open this? I'm just gonna grab a knife. If I can't get it. There we go. There we go. My God. Shit's annoying. I promise I know what I'm doing. Alright, perfect. That's great. That was exactly what I needed. Alright. We've got our tomatoes in there. I'm going to do a combination of good Parmesan cheese and shaky cheese. I'm also going to add some garlic. I'm also going to add a little bit of salt. Now remember, there's a lot of ingredients already in the chicken, as well as the sauce. All right, beautiful. Don't come for me that that's not real. I don't give a fuck. There's never too much garlic, though. I will say, literally, you cannot have too much garlic. So we're just going to sprinkle that on there. The juices and all. Beautiful. And then, guys, once this is put on there, it's all to it. Now, you could put huge pieces of mozzarella if you want. I don't know if I have mozzarella. I'm just gonna put on a little bit of Parmesan cheese. I'll put more once it's closer to being done cooking. Explosion, hello from Afghanistan. Oh, well, hello. Welcome on in. My name is Kaychick. I'm a healthy food streamer. Today is Meal Prep Monday, so I do things a little bit differently. I do things a little bit weird. Haven't been drinking my coffee at all for some reason. All right, so that's all that I'm doing for the chicken parm. I'm gonna set this aside. We're gonna cook with that. I don't know how long I'm gonna cook it for. It really doesn't need a lot of time. Darth, are you telling me you gotta go? Okay, Darth, you have a wonderful day at work. Love you, honey. Thank you so much for coming in and being here. I will see you tomorrow. And fingers crossed that I can beat Teets. So Explosion, what we're making is a Cobb salad. We just made our crock pot chicken parm. Very simple, because PK likes chicken parm. We're gonna make some zoodles out of this so that we can have, instead of noodles, we're having zoodles, zucchini noodles, with our chicken parm. Do you know kebab, Turkish kebab? I don't. Is this a joke? I don't care. I just want to know how long you cooking this shit for. All right. Low. We'll do low for 5 hours. That's all I care about. All right. Let's rinse our ingredients. So for our Cobb salad, we have.
Are you new here?
Yeah. Explosion. Thank you for the follow. Oh fuck. I don't want to get rid of my ingredients. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So much for that follow, babe. Welcome on in. I'm a healthy food streamer. I also do crafts on Sundays. We get crazy here some days. It's Monday mornings are hard for me. They're hard. This is a newer segment. But yeah, it's okay. All right. I'm gonna spin this out. Try to get some of that moisture out before I spin this. But Explosion, how are you doing? What time is it in Afghanistan? Also, what kind of foods do you like to eat? I cook, or I'm going to be, but I kind of cook whatever I want that's healthy. Or like, I usually have a theme. Which we still do, we'll still do themed stuff, guys, but I do want to focus more on eating for my cycle. Alright. I'm gonna pop this bad boy right on in there. So this is kind of like not the typical Cobb salad I would make. But I'm just kind of making a salad, and I would typically dry that a little bit longer, but it's fine. I'm just gonna give it a rough dry with the paper towel. I'm no professional either. I kind of just exist here on this platform. All right, so I am gonna add our tomatoes, our chives, these ones were not cut very well. I'm just kind of. All right, beautiful, guys. You already got some carrots. I don't have anything more for you, baby. I do have a black lab puppy that likes to beg. You DM'd me? Okay, cool. On Discord, I'm assuming, right? I'm assuming. I agree. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna put this where this is not gonna get wet. Well, it's going right here. Okay, y'all. Again, I don't know how to cook boiled eggs. But I am going to peel these. And then after we do this, ooh, I gotta dry this. Hang on, guys. Making a mess. I'm making a mess. Okay. So after I peel these, I'm actually gonna peel them and put them in the composter. But, I'm gonna put them right in the Cobb salad. They're actually not that bad to peel. I personally love, I'm just gonna cool it off here for a second. I personally love to just eat hard-boiled eggs for breakfast. And typically I will just do that, but alright, so I like my hard-boiled eggs with no runny yolk. I know a lot of people like to put yolk in there and have it run, but that's not me. These are actually really easy to peel for some reason. They're just a little hot. All right, we're looking good. Thank you guys if you're here lurking, twerking, doing whatever you're doing. Again, my Monday morning streams, they're still kind of new. I feel like nobody really is up at this point in time. But I like being here. This keeps me accountable. It's definitely a good way just to like, I personally feel that everybody should meal prep. Oh, that one like came off really easy. You know, this would be easier if you weren't just chilling right there, ma'am. Alright. So we have some, you guys can't even see. We have some eggs in there now. We've got our chives, we've got our tomatoes. I'm just gonna keep 3 eggs so that we can just eat them whenever we want. Y'all know I love me some eggs, and I'm just gonna pop this right in the fridge just like this. For now. Perfect. Again, I would typically like to have blue cheese in here, like blue cheese crumbles and stuff, but I don't have that. But we are gonna add some seeds. So I'm gonna add some pumpkin seeds. We've got our avocado that will go in there. And actually, maybe I'll wait to do the pumpkin seeds. I'll add them. I'm gonna keep them out on my counter so I don't forget to add them. But I'm gonna add them to my salad as I go because I know PK does not like pumpkin seeds. All right, very good. Our salad is done. I'm just gonna pop a little bit of aluminum foil because I don't have a top for that. I kind of want to get new bowls that are like these, but they have like tops to them. Popo, you're fine. He hates aluminum foil. Which, like, I don't blame him. I wish he hated it enough where he wouldn't get up on the counter if I put it on the fucking counter. Hi, Red Rebel. How are you, babe? All right. Our leafy green Cobb salad is now in the fridge. It's, again, nothing too crazy. I would definitely do something different, but I kind of last minute threw that together. But it'll be great. It's got some protein in there. We've got our protein. We've got our bunch of different leafy greens. We've got our healthy fats in there. A little bit of fiber. Looking good. Rebel, how are you doing this morning, babe? Guys, we are close to our goal. We're getting closer to our follower goal. If we hit 600, fingers crossed, if we hit 600, guys, you will be able to vote for which stream you'd like PK to come back on. And I know it's a stretch. Really, today is the only day that I'm streaming on this. Well, no, that's not true. That's not true. We do have 4 more days to hit our sub goal, and if we do, we'll have an additional stream in September that you guys will also, our subs will be able to vote on, and that is really exciting, guys, because I have a lot of really fun ideas for a guest stream one. This username does not exist. How are you, babe? Too early, but I'm here. I haven't slept. Why? Rebel, are you feeling okay? All right, y'all. Let's make our zoodles. Babe. I know. I get in these ruts where I say babe a lot. It's just a thing, okay? It's just a thing. Don't ask me why. I don't know why. It used to be a lot worse when I worked at the disabled home. I would call everybody babe. They'd all call me babe too. I think it was just a thing. How you doing, babe? All right. Which cut do I want? Do I want ribbon cut? No, I want thin spiral cut. All right, I gotta clean these. Why are they so gross? I'm like, bruh. Bruh. I don't know if this is the cut I want. But this is the cut we're doing. I'm just gonna clean this off really quick. I gotta get a new one of these, guys. This one is really old. But it's worked. It's worked for a long fucking time. It's just getting really, really gross. Grimy. And actually, I went through like a huge thing where I made a shit ton of stuff. You scared me! I didn't even know you were there! Make your own damn coffee now. I ain't making you shit, bro. Scared me. I didn't know you were awake. Guys, PK's giving me a heart attack. Oh no. Remove some. You troll. Alright, we need to get a bowl so that I can spiral this in there. Jesus Christ. Alright, guys. Fuck you. Fuck you. Maybe I don't want you here anymore. Alright. It's been a... Oh god. This is not even close to... You know what? We're gonna do it like this. We'll do it with my left hand. Which isn't going to be safe, but it's fine. Like, this is supposed to stick, and it does not. Come on. Why are you not sticking now? Let's go. I'm gonna put my back towards you guys, because I guess I can't do this with a... Yeah, I don't know why I can't do that with the left hand. Apparently I cannot. Y'all are mean. Y'all are just mean. I very well could have pooed. No, Bean. Mommy is not giving you any of this. Why I couldn't do this with my left hand is beyond me, but I could've. Again, guys, we're just making zoodles. Nothing crazy. Nora, mommy is not giving you any zucchini. Meanie, 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 meanie. That's what you are. Alright, let's see if I can do it this way. No. No. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. Sorry, y'all. Although this one's just not staying. I'd have to take off the end. Oops, totally missed that ball.
Are you new here? Yeah.
Love Girl Strong! Hi, honey! Good morning! Don't mind me. I'm poorly zoodling right now. Usually this does not take all of my attention. It's just, I'm just making noodles out of a zucchini. For some reason, this is hard for me to do with my left hand. I have to do it with my right hand. I guess my left hand is just not strong enough, guys. Alright, very good. Look at that. This looks like really inappropriate. Okay. Very good. I'll clean that later. Just gonna set it to the side. Cleaning that right now. All right, perfect. So we have our zucchini noodles for later. These are really easy to cook with. Nice and easy. All right, guys, let's clean out my... I had to make milk this morning, so let's clean out our blender. Love Girl Strong, how are you doing this morning? Hopefully you're having a great morning. I would be better if my sink didn't stink whenever I put anything on, like, down the sink. I don't know what that's all about. Alright, y'all. I'm just gonna clean this a little bit. How's everybody's morning going? I got the shit scared out of me this morning. PK, you didn't want to make your own coffee this morning? Alright, so we're gonna do a couple of different things with this. I do want to make my lemon shots, which are great for inflammation. We were talking about inflammation. You're doing chores. Well, that's great. You know, just because you do chores doesn't mean you can't do other stuff. Hopefully it's nice out today. I'd like to see a little bit more of the sun. Maybe go for a WALK with Miss Nora. Alright. Perfect. Put the zoodler in here. Alright guys, so what I'm going to start off with is I am going to do... Jumbo! Hello, good morning, how are you, my friend? I think what we'll start by doing... and I have a lot of stuff I have to clean, but it's fine. Come on, stay on there. Is I'm going to start by doing our... lemon ginger shots, maybe? I'm doing well, Jumbo. How are you? Welcome on in. My name is Kaychick. I'm a healthy food streamer. Monday and Tuesday we do... Monday's our meal prep Monday, early for me, and then Tuesdays I cook with dinner. And we do crafts on Sundays. All right. What do I need? We're gonna be, so guys, we are going to be doing a sponsorship stream on, what day? We're gonna be doing that for Thursday to start, right after work. We're gonna be playing a game that it's a mobile game that you guys can play. I'm doing it so that we can get more sponsorships. It's the best way to get more sponsorships. So that's what we're doing. So I'd love for you guys to be there, play with me. It's called a game called Ebony. So don't download it until Thursday. That way you can use my link and everything and I can get credit for it. And yeah, we'll play it together on stream on Thursday. And we'll have some fun. Hang out with each other. And yeah, fun shit. I don't usually do stuff like that, but we are. All right, I'm gonna make our smoothies first. All right, so I did buy this a while ago. Best if used by when. We're good. So, I've got some frozen berries here. This is a pineapple, banana, cranberry, blueberry, lemon. These are not my favorite, and I think it's because they use the lemon rinds, but that's okay. Like, they put the whole lemon in there. I don't know. But we're gonna pop this whole thing in there. I'm gonna add some other goodies. Yes, you can. I will not demonstrate. Alright, that looks kind of gross. Did get me, Jumbo. Alright, so I'm just gonna pop all of this in there. This one has a lot of cranberries in this little pack. Alrighty, so we're gonna put that in there. I am gonna add the things that I like to add to my smoothies, just to give them a little bit of oomph. You can't, I promise, you can't even tell. We're gonna add some spinach. We're gonna add a little bit of spinach, cause duh. I'm not gonna add a ton of spinach. Just a little bit. Just a little bit more than that. Alright, perfect. Do spinach. I don't personally like to add milk to my smoothies. I usually just add water. But I am gonna add some yogurt. I really don't add a ton of yogurt. I just add a little bit. All right, and I am gonna add that liquid to there from the yogurt. Okay. Just a little bit more. Perfect. Okay. So we've got our yogurt, we've got our spinach. I'm gonna add our water. And I'm gonna keep this out because I might add a little bit more water. We'll see. All right, I'm gonna add some more stuff just to kind of give it a little bit more protein. Again, we're doing the seed cycling. So I am gonna add some flaxseed. This is an amazing fiber. One of the things if you're healing your gut, fiber, you need fiber. I'm gonna tell you right now, everybody is lacking fiber. So I'm gonna do 3 tablespoons of that because that is a serving size. There is fiber in the vegetables and the fruit that we're using, but we'll just add a little more. Okay, beautiful. All right, so we've got a lot of really good ingredients in here. We have the antioxidants from the different types of berries. We have vitamin B and magnesium from the spinach and the other berries. We've got our protein, we've got our fiber in here, but we want to make it taste good. So I am going to add a bit of, I would do honey. I'm actually going to add just a little bit of maple syrup. Just a little bit. Okay. Now I use unflavored yogurt. All right, let's blend this bad boy up. You can make this a smoothie bowl, add a little bit of ice. I just like eating smoothies. I don't really like smoothie bowls. So I like it nice and smooth. I know, Jumbo, isn't it crazy? And there's so many ways to get your protein in. It's kind of sad, the mentality that you can only have meat to get your protein. Flaxseed is a good source of adding protein. You've got your yogurt. You can do cottage cheese. Any kind of cheese has protein in it. Obviously, it's a dairy product. But beans, lentils, when you have a good healthy mix of all of it, vegetables, there's a lot of different vegetables that have a lot of different protein sources. So you can get protein from more than just meat. Yeah, it's to be expected. All right. We got a lot of good, healthy stuff in there. I think I kind of want to make it a little bit like chocolatey. So I'm going to add a little bit of cocoa powder. I'm using unsweetened cocoa powder. We already added we added maple syrup. So now I'm just going to do a little bit of cocoa powder. I'm not going to do too much. I'm just going to add like maybe that much. I'm going to add a little bit more water. Perfect. Beautiful. Huh? No, the grass is just really wet. Yeah, you'll have to wait until it dries out later. Why is that, Jumbo? Beautiful. All right. So this should be a little chocolatey. I don't want it to be like overpoweringly chocolatey, but we should be good. Why is this wet over here? Okay. Aw, thanks. All right. Now, I personally like having my smoothies in a fancy cup. I just feel like it makes me a fancy person. You can put it in whatever you want. Usually I do mason jars just because it can have a lid on it, but I'm going to put it in these. All right. Perfect. I think the chocolate is like the perfect pairing for this because it's got that like I feel like cranberries, blueberries go well with chocolate. Same with banana. You can even add a little bit of peanut butter if you want like peanut buttery chocolatey type. I'm just gonna push all of that over there. All right, we will clean that. And here is our Beautiful smoothie. Cheers. I'm gonna taste it. Which one has more? This one has more. This one's mine. It's actually not that bad.
Are you new here?
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for the follow, Jumbo. All right. It's actually not that bad. The lemon does throw me off. That's one thing I wish was not in here is the lemon. Nothing I can do about it. And here's breakfast. So I'm not prepping that for the whole week. I'll put this in here for PK. He'll probably have it in a little bit. I'm just prepping for today, and I will drink this today. All right, beautiful. I'm actually gonna put this in here because I'll have it later. It does have a little hint of like a chocolatey taste, but it's not like crazy chocolatey taste. All right, guys. So let me clean that. We're gonna make our lemon ginger shots. And if you guys don't know, I love, love, love the lemon ginger shots. These are a wonderful anti-inflammatory shot that you can take in the morning. Easy to prep. And you can get everything at the grocery store. You do not have to go to a local farmer's market to get all these ingredients. You can get them right at the grocery store. Which we love that. So I'm just gonna clean my stuff again. Perfect. The nice thing about the ginger shots too is they do last a little bit. You could do about a week and a half at most for these. Oh, terrific! How are ya? Shot, 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 shots. Everybody! Heck yeah, we're doing shots in the morning. Whatever gets you through your day, right? Who says it's too early for shots? Not I. Not I. Ho, terrific! How are you doing this morning, babe? How you doing? How are things going? Hopefully you woke up sunshiny and bright. Have a sunshiny day. You want to go back to bed? I feel that. I fucking feel that. I did contemplate canceling stream this morning so that I could sleep for an extra hour. But then I'm like, I'm not gonna have dinner prepped and I wouldn't have lunch prepped and I would have to do it in a rush this morning. So I'm like, you're gonna continue. Why does this look like it's not clean? The fuck? I feel like there's like stuff at the bottom of this. Come on. Alright, well, that's as good as it's gonna get for me today. What's the best thing I can cook? I don't really know. I make a lot of like Asian cuisine. I think I do pretty okay with that. This also does not need to be on. So for this recipe, guys, I kind of just wing it. I do not peel my garlic. I do not peel my turmeric. You can add garlic too. That's a really great anti-inflammatory source. But I don't. Take off some of those yucky spots. Ginger is amazing. It's amazing, amazing, amazing for your immune system and for your gut. I highly recommend. Just make sure you clean it. So I'm using this whole chunk, which is a big chunk of ginger. I like a lot of ginger in my ginger shots. The more the merrier. You could do a little chunk if you wanted. If you want. Am I a dark and bitter morning person? Everything looks so organized. Thanks. I wouldn't necessarily call it organized. I kind of wing shit a lot. But I appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right, we're gonna take 2 lemons. Dos lemons. Roll these bad boys out. Mama always says the bigger the chunk, the bigger the juice. Damn right. Wings, go on. Wings? We're talking about wings? I don't know what I'm saying. Oh, because we've been winging it. LOL. LOL. Alright, beautiful. So I am gonna just squeeze 2 lemons in there. Try to get as much of the juice as you can. You can put the whole lemon in there, but we're not making an elixir today. I'm not all about that. I try to get as much of the lemon in there as you can. Squeeze it, use the muscles. I gotta get some muscles, guys. My upper body strength is barely any strength at all, okay? Beautiful. This song is pretty. It's very pretty for this morning. All right. So we have 2 whole lemons, a big chunk of garlic. Why do I keep calling it garlic? Ginger. We're gonna add some turmeric. Some turmeric. Hear this part with your eyes closed. Should I do some ASMR for you guys? Alright, just put our stuff over there. Alright, so we've got our ginger. We've got our... whatchamacallit? We gotta have a little bit of black pepper because we're gonna activate the turmeric that we're gonna put in here. Just a little bit. Where is my turmeric? We're gonna add some turmeric and some cayenne pepper. Cayenne pepper is wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Especially if you have blood pressure problems, but make sure you always consult a doctor before doing any of these shots. You don't need a lot, just a little. This was just not coming out, so it looks like I put a lot in there, but I didn't. And we're gonna add our turmeric. You should use twice the amount of turmeric from black pepper. First day of school is tomorrow. Oh, Betty, I'm wishing you the best luck with school. All right, so now we are going to... where did my music go? Oh, it's playing. It's just quiet. Let's change it. It's too quiet. We'll see how this one goes. We got our apple cider vinegar, ACV. Put it right on in there. Apple cider vinegar, another wonderful, wonderful anti-inflammatory, antioxidant. All right. I would say do about 1/4 to 1/2 cup, somewhere in that range of apple cider vinegar. You can do more. It's a harsh taste though for people. Some people just do a shot of apple cider vinegar, and then we're gonna do the rest as water. I'm gonna fill that up to about the 4 1/2 cup mark. All right, we got our 2 lemons. We've got our ginger, turmeric, cayenne pepper, water. I think that's all I need. That's all we're putting in this one. It's Jake's first day today. Ha ha ha. You got this, Maddie. You don't need to be scared. You got this. No need to be scared. What's my favorite food? I love sushi. Honestly, it's probably sushi. It's between, like, I love a good, fresh sushi roll with crab in it. I also am a big fan of pizza. But yeah, I have to go with sushi. I have to. What's your favorite food? What's everybody's favorite food? Just making sure everything is well incorporated. And now we're gonna sift this. There's so many ways that you can sift your stuff, but I am just using this. This is just easiest for me, and I like to put it in a jar, and this will be the jar we're putting this in. Okay. Alrighty, we don't need that on anymore. Beautiful. I love the color of this, guys. Just gonna squeeze out all those nutrients. Now, I'm gonna admit, this does not taste good. It takes a lot to get used to this taste. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It does. It takes a lot to get used to it. But once you do, it is great. Honestly, I truly believe that this shot did help me last year with my endometriosis not getting super bad. I'm gonna take this and pour that down. It's just excess. So this will last me about a week. I take like a shot glass full of this. Anything buffalo, like buffalo chicken dip, buffalo chicken wraps. I do love buffalo chicken too. You forgot to add salt. No salt in this one. I actually do Celtic sea salt every day. I take a pinch of it and I add it. I just literally eat a pinch of it in the morning before I drink my water. Which I know I should probably drink my water in the morning before anything else, but don't judge me. This song's kind of like piratey. But a good salt, like a good Himalayan or a good Celtic salt, has a few different types of magnesium and different minerals in it that you need for your body. So salt is not bad. Table salt is not the best, but has some nutrients, just not the ones you need, you know? Also, if you are here lurking, I appreciate your lurk, guys. I appreciate you just hanging out with me. We are getting close to our follower goal, and we're over halfway of our sub goal. If we make it this month, we're gonna use the guest star feature. Oh, this is kind of like superhero-y, this song. Beautiful. if I really need this anymore. Just put this away. There we go, guys. Cheers. All right, let me catch up on chat a little bit. This is some Breaking Bad type shit. This song? It is? Is it? Let me kind of get in here. All right. Look at us, guys. We're looking pretty good this morning. Fuck. Sheesh. So dinner is prepped. We have chicken parm with our zoodles. Our breakfast is made for the day. And we have lunch prepared, guys. We also have our ginger shots, daily ginger shots. I made oat milk this morning. What else did we do? Wow, we've done a lot so far. All right, let's take our ginger shot. Who wants to take a shot with me? It may look good, but it don't taste good. Phone's about to die. I have to put it on the charger. We'll be back soon. Okay, thank you so much, Di, for your lurk, babe. Where's my... Here it is. So this is what I use. I've resorted to plastic instead of using a real shot glass because I broke my last shot glass because I was so tired one morning. And I'm like, okay, we cannot be taking shots in the morning with a real shot glass. It ain't happening, y'all. Shake it real good, shake it real good. All right, now that we've shaken it, let's get us... I don't fill this all the way to the top. Mean about that life. All right, that goes right back in the fridge. Perfect. Cheers to you guys. Woo. I wouldn't call it per se spicy, but it definitely makes your eyes water when the ginger and cayenne hit the back of your throat. It's like, ugh. 10 years ago, I know. Listen, I ain't a youngin' anymore. I can't. Instead of doing tequila shots in the morning, we're doing a fucking healing shots in the morning. What's up with that? What is up with that? All right, guys, absolutely beautiful. Let's I want to take a peek on making my own chickpea flour. So eventually my goal, guys, I want to make my own nut butter. I think I want to make my own either almond or cashew butter. That is one of the goals. I also do want to make my own mayonnaise. So that could be a stream. Do that on stream. But I definitely want to make my own nut butter. It's not that hard. Trust me, there were times where we were still partying at 4 in the morning taking shots. Tequila. Tequila, tequila. You brought something, then you realized you don't need this. All the time. All the time, Jumbo. All the time. All right, we're going to try to figure out how to dehydrate. All right, let's... All right, I did save something on how to make this. Why is nothing... Oh, I also do want to make my own apple cider vinegar. Okay. Flour. And I will add all these recipes Many times I would go out clubbing and not sleep drinking or come home until 10 a.m. the next day, or I would be clubbing all night and then go to work at 8 a.m. I would do that too. I did that when I was, when I lived in California. Alright, come on. I like Spruce Eats. They've never led me wrong. Alright, we need dried chickpeas. So what I'm gonna do is we need to dry them. Listen, you didn't tell me how... I know I have to dehydrate them. I thought I saved it, but I guess I didn't. Chickpea flour with canned chickpeas. It was gross. Yeah. Here we go. Oh, I did save this. Okay. You have to dehydrate them first. Listen, ad, go fuck yourself. Rip. I know. It was bad. Okay, we need to put our oven at the lowest temp. So we're gonna put it at the lowest temp and bake. Now I need to get... So these will be cooking all day. Alright. So I'm gonna do 2 cans of chickpeas. If there's one thing... Okay. There's a lot of things that I always have in my household, but chickpeas is one of them that I never run out of. I always have chickpeas. Are you kidding me? It like doesn't move. I really don't like this can opener. I'm gonna have to get a new one. See, it like doesn't turn. And then it just loses traction. Do this one. I'll use the other one for this one. No, I wasn't. That's the way I was holding it. You know, popsicles were invented accidentally by a child who was 11. I would believe that. Even if that's a joke, I would honestly believe that. Okay. Alright, I am gonna move this out of the way really quick. So the nice thing about these is that you just have to dehydrate them first. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave them in there all day to dry out. Yeah, like it's really annoying. Come on, come out. Yeah. All right, so I'm just gonna rinse these off really well, these chickpeas. And then I'm gonna dry them with a towel. Yeah, you could just leave them right here. Thank you. It's like, it's really annoying. Like, I don't know why, but that one sucks. Alright. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a paper towel and I'm just gonna put it on the tray here. I don't usually like using paper towels, but this is how I'm doing it. And I'm going to loosely dry them. Now you could save the juice from the actual chickpeas if you want, and you can make a meringue. Or you can whip it to make like a whipped cream. You can make tofu out of chickpeas. Chickpeas are so versatile. I love chickpeas. I would love to make chickpea tofu on stream one day. Maybe we'll do that. Alright, so I'm just gonna pop that on there. We're gonna get another piece of paper towel. There really wasn't a cool sunrise this morning. I thought there was going to be more oranges and pinks. There was a little sunrise, but it wasn't that much. All right, very good. So I'm just roughly doing this. I'm not doing anything crazy. We'll let them kind of dry a little bit. Oops. No. No. And now I'm just gonna spread them out. So just try to get as much moisture as you can out of them. Pat dry them. All right. Then they are going in the oven for 16 to 18 hours. So 12 hours from now is 7:30 p.m. So like 10 o'clock, 10:30, but I'll probably just turn off the oven and let them sit overnight in there. So yeah. So like as I'm going to bed, I'll turn off the oven. And yeah. Look at that, guys. We did quite a bit. And it's not even close to 8, so I'll be able to do the dishes. And yeah. I know, but strawberries are delicious. I love strawberries, guys. All right, guys, we're going to the ending screen. I had a lot of fun prepping with you guys today. Thank you for all of the new follows from AN, Explosion, Love Girl Strong, and Jumbo. I hope to see you guys again and that you come back in to hang out with me. I love hanging out with you guys. You're just reading. But thank you guys so much for coming in and hanging out with me. Let's go raid somebody. I don't know who's on. I don't think that's accurate. So it looks like Lori and Happy Chef are on. So let's go back. Let's go to a cooking channel. We're gonna go say hi to Happy Chef. Happy Chef is just such an energetic, loving human. He is amazing. We're gonna go say hi to him. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I'm gonna see you tomorrow on, tomorrow I am doing the cooking challenge with Teeds TV, so I'm really excited about that. Make sure you eat your fruits and veggies today. I love you guys so much. Take your meds, drink your water. Thank you for hanging out with me, whether it was lurking, chilling, talking, all my new friends. I hope you come around again. I promise you, I have a lot more energy on my Sunday and Tuesday streams, so I hope to see you there. But I love you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. Let's go say hi to Happy Chef. He's, again, just an amazing human. I'm going to go to his channel first before I... If you have the emotes, please spam them. All right, we're heading out. Bye, guys.